Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the
Yeah,
NBA.
guys,
We're
I'm
all
sorry
pressed
about the music.
alongside Greg
I think
Anthony
it's
and
good, but
Doris
it's
Burke.
okay
We'll
too.
be here
At the same
from David
time.
Aldridge from the sideline. Jazz fans are
So
making
yeah,
noise. We're in
I'm
Salt
gonna
Lake
have the
City,
music on.
Utah.
League by storm this season. I felt like they were maybe a year ahead.
And before the... All right, David, thanks. Well, Doris, here we are. We're New Year's Eve together. No better celebration than watching the end. NBA basketball game in front
Alright, guys,
of us and being together as a crew.
Oh, this is the absolute best. We work with the best in the business. We're watching the best in the business. Happy New Year's, everybody.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Prez, he's in at point guard. Williams is out there with Len. Then it's Young, and it's Warren in at the 3 spot. Now here's Prez. He's guarded by Hill. Up top, Gobert to the middle. And it's Hill. That time the assist by Gobert. Hill's got the first points up on the board for Utah. Prez kicks to Warren. Utah with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Well, it's no doubt. It's so much easier to run your offense if the defense is not trying to take away any of your options.
Prez kicks to Williams. Young passes to Warren. Prez with the ball. In the game against Toronto, very impressive. Connects from three-point range. Prez has got his first 3 points of the game. The NBA is a league of adjustments, and one adjustment that Prez has made recently is his diet. His trainer has him doing every little thing he can to keep his body in its best condition.
And you'd be surprised just how terrible the diets of a lot of NBA players can be. Stuff like eating nothing but gummy bears or drinking soda all the time. They work off the calories, but that isn't helping them stay fit physically or mentally.
The layup missed.
Got to be stronger about finishing those looks. That's a great opportunity, guys.
Indeed it is. You're right, Doris. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Five on the clock. Pass to Len. It's stolen by Gobert. Hayward, left side. Favors at the elbow. Poked away. Gobert dishes to Hayward. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for the Jazz.
It seems like they found a nice middle ground here. There's some long range, some inside the arc. That kind of offensive versatility makes it really tough for a team to defend.
Suns trail by 4. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Now here's Prez. And the call will be against Prez. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Jazz leading by Hill, kicks to Favors. Prez brings the double team. That's tipped. And now the fast break. Prez with the ball. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Len, a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Maybe he's in for one of those days when he just torments whoever's checking him. We know what he's capable of.
Hayward passes to Burks. Down low. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist by Burks. Favors has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, that's great patience. Work the ball until you find a mismatch for the easy bucket.
Dishes at the Len. Young for 3. That was enough space for Young to convert the deep ball.
And Young can knock those down if you give him the chance.
Here's Prez. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And Prez scores from anywhere, inside, outside. This guy does it all.
Gobert, the screen. Now here is Hill. Defense right on him. Warren against Hayward. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And Doris, it seems so often these days you don't see an interim head coach actually get the job at the end of the year. That was not the case with Earl Watson and the Suns. He showed what he could do, and management has given him the go-ahead.
Kevin, I think it often feels like you're a placeholder as an interim, but good for the Suns front office for giving Watson the job. Not easy to do since Watson is such a young head coach, one of the youngest in the league, in fact.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Gobert, the screen. It's stolen by Prez. Banked in off the glass. Prez has got 7 points.
And you got to admire the attitude of Prez, staying with his shot despite the D being all over.
It's stolen by Prez. And now the fast break. Prez with the ball. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Suns shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Well, the NC State product, right? T.J. Warren, you like what he can do on the offensive end, and more importantly, how efficiently he does it. Rarely puts himself in a bad spot or takes a bad shot.
The 3 from Hill. The Jazz again can't hit it, and it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Pass to Prez. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. And with Warren, he's efficient and still doing everything he can to improve his game, Doris, and add to his offensive skill.
Doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
He's upset. You know, there's no attention to detail over these last couple of minutes.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Johnson, he's checked in for Favors. Joe Ingles comes in for Gordon Hayward. Hood's checked in for Burks. And Shelvin Max subbed in for Hill. And here is Prez. 9 points in the game so far. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And now it's an 11-point Suns lead. Now here's Mack, guarded closely. Johnson dishes to Mack, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. These Phoenix fans are accustomed to winning basketball. The Suns with one of the top 5 historic win percentages in NBA history.
Yeah, Kevin, fans can get spoiled just like anyone. They have high expectations, and I think the Suns embrace that. Nobody is in this business to lose. They're gunning to get back.
Now Prez, he's got 11. Misses. Is the wing J.
Boy, clear breakdown on defense. They're fortunate that he didn't make them pay.
It's tipped and stolen by Booker. Here's Prez. Offensive rebound. Williams gets the bucket. And the Suns lead by 11.
And the story here, Kevin, early on
Brandon
is how
says
well
you
they
should
shot the
rely on your
basketball.
girlfriend.
Mack with the ball. Now guarded by Prez.
Hold up.
He tripping.
To the paint, shoots from the block. Mack, good.
Well, I guess
Talk about threading the eye of the needle. He has an uncanny feel for this game.
Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Knocked loose. Prez kicks to Young. An easy 2 points on the layup. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, just continued sloppiness with the basketball. They are shooting themselves in the foot.
Here's Ingles, defended by Booker. 6 to shoot. Mack. His three-pointer's off the mark. Suns leading by 14. No one near Prez as he lets it go. Misses the three. Mack the pass to Withy. The Jazz working the ball around now. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Cans it from downtown.
I don't
14
think you
point.
want action. You will actually deter it's a passing. That will speak. Well, look at this one present.
I got copyright but didn't get a copyright strike and be right back.
Just for the moment, if you will. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Phoenix making some changes. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Prez, he's in at the point. Jared Dudley out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Len, and it's Young in at the 2 spot. Suns leading by 22, 13 feet away. And Warren with the basket on the assist from Prez.
And Prez is just a dynamic player, a flawless passer who sets his guys up perfectly.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Raptors was tremendous. He ended up with 31 points and seemed to be playing in slow motion with a huge number of assists.
I know.
He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Great job, Dave. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, we know by himself he can win a game for you. He has that kind of talent when he's at full capacity. And right now, he couldn't be hotter.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line, only 71% as a shooter.
Got a piece of it, stolen by Dudley. And the Suns, another fast break chance here. Prez dishes to Warren. Len
I
kicks
have
to
to go
Prez.
home, so I'll come back in like 5 minutes.
He makes his ninth
They tried to so hard.
shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And that's what Prez does so well. A tremendous scorer who tries his best to only take quality shots.
On its way from Hayward for 2. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Oh, no.
Prez finishing off the play with the dunk. He won't miss many of those.
And you can just see him psyching himself up after a play like that. Nice slam by Prez.
Feeds it to Burks.
Hayward
right side. Gobert the screen.
Hospital.
A floater. 4 on the clock.
Okay.
Burks can't get it to go.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
You know, he shot well in the opening period, but since then, he's been absolutely dominant.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's Prez. He's guarded by Hill. And again, it goes in for him. Good shot from Prez. Prez has got 10 points now just in this quarter. Jazz have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5.
Sorry about that, guys. I have to go answer the door.
Hayward against Warren. Hayward passes to Hill. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
It don't matter when if the stream.
You're looking at the list of the NBA's top shooters from behind the arc for the past month. Justice Young, #1. And, of course, Prez.
I mean, the shooting range of these two guys has probably been the most impressive. There's not a spot on the floor they can't hit from.
It's stolen by Hill.
And I know him in real life. So, yeah, I wanted to ask
and
you
that
guys
one hits back iron.
Ill-advised shot there.
You know, I really expected him to swing that one back around.
And stolen by Favors. Hayward with the ball. Now guarded by Prez. Hayward kicks to Hill. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. That's 7 points for Hill.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, because of the size difference, that's probably not the one-on-one matchup they'd like to go to very often, but it worked that time.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today? The ball into the paint.
Prez with the ball. Hill's there. Here's Prez. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And though the Jazz are, still developing that roster, they do have an identity. And the one area that's been constant for them is defense. #1 in the league a couple seasons ago, last year near the top as well. And so they're not going to be a fun team for you to play against if you have one of those high-octane offenses.
Williams, he's checked in for Jared Dudley. Prez with the ball. Hill's there. Prez with the bucket.
Oh, now he's just rubbing it in, blowing the defense away with this quarter.
The Jazz have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Gobert the screen. Hill dishes to Burks. Shot clock at 6. Prez brings the double team. Gobert the pass to Favors. Prez with the rebound. And an interesting thing about the Jazz defense, as proficient, Greg, as
solid as they've been defensively, that's how challenged at times they are offensively in terms of just scoring the basketball. They've been hanging around the bottom of the league in that category for a while.
Down low, here's Hill. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Hill's got 11 points.
Creating opportunities right there near the bucket like that, that's always a priority. That's good offense.
Prez, no good.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Hill kicks to Gobert. It's back to Hill, and the call will be against Prez. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there, probably until the 3rd quarter.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And for the Suns, Chandler comes in for Len, and it's Booker in for T.J. Warren. Mack, good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Phoenix has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. It's stolen by Mack. Tipped away. Here's Prez, and finish off by Prez.
And Prez is never bashful about attacking the rack. When he sees space, he sprints towards it.
Here's Withy. He's guarded by Chandler. Mack drops in the layup for 2. Mack's got 4 this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And it drops once again. The bucket from Prez.
Well, if he's going to pick a time to pile up the points, this is it. He looks completely in rhythm heading down the stretch.
Withy gets the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here's Prez. He's guarded closely. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Getting around 12 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
Ulis is checked in for Phoenix. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. And finish off by Prez.
And really like how Prez keeps his hands moving, which is why he comes away with important steals.
Johnson kicks to Mack. Knocks it loose.
Boom.
Johnson dishes to Mack. 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Prez with the bucket. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Inside. Outside Hood. With 2 seconds left.
And I love seeing the speed of Prez really gunning it down the floor there for the easy shot.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Phoenix ahead, opening up a huge gap. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Jaw-dropping performance in the first half. What can we expect for another?
And if you guys heard that what's up music in the background, sorry about that, but great, my God. Oh God, I'm gonna end this stream in a little while.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
How about a double-double already? I mean, this is the sort of energy performance that just energizes your entire team.
Those kinds of stats take a lot of sweat and hard work, and he only needed a half to do it.
Hayward and Favors holding down those forward spots. Hill is out there with Alec Burks, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
And I tell you what, Gordon Hayward just steadily has grown into one of the better offensive players in the league. He does a great job of scoring it off the dribble. He's also at that small forward position, can be kind of a point forward, if you will, with his playmaking ability. And I like to call him, use a baseball term, he's like a five-tooler. I mean, he does all the things you
Kevin.
want.
Jordan, player of the game, Prez.
That's the rest of the video, guys. Now I'm out. Oh, also, before I end the stream, shout out to XX, I want you guys to go like this video and subscribe. If you're new to this channel, so go subscribe. XX Superman XX. That's it, guys. I'm out.